think I'm back in range of the vista point. I could try to find where the image was taken. Okay, got the image back. I can make out a plane, a metal structure of some kind. The image was taken overlooking a field. Maybe I could try to line it up somewhere in the nearby hills. That metal structure looks like the one in the image. I think I might be close to where it was taken. That did it. shake off this wet. I could try to line up the Vista Point image again. I should be within reach. Okay, let's try this again. Looks like there's a Pharaoh building in front of some cliffs. Down it goes! It's always good to have extra. Gotta stay in the right area and try again. Look at those flames! Based on the angle of the building, maybe the image was taken somewhere along the coast? Save this green shine for something special. I bet the top of those cliffs have a good view of the Pharaoh building. I think I'm getting close. That did it.
Hikaru commands my blade.
Burned. May your blade be sharp. You are the tip of the spear that shall
will demand a sharpened blade.
It is an honor to...
If you've got medals,
The arena is
you're
where
worthy
soldiers
of our
are made,
fear.
champion. Care to give it a try? Ready to test your skills in the arena? I was looking forward to seeing you in the arena. Maybe next time.
What can I do for you?
I found more tags.
I'll make sure they go to the friends and relatives of the fallen. You must have cleared every outpost in the... Here. This belonged to one of the fallen. He left no family behind. But I know he'd be honored for a true soldier to have it.
Thank you. I'll make sure to take good care of it. Well,
Safe travel.
I wish. I made so many marks for you. May your blade hold true.
You should try it with your eyes.
this green shine will fetch a price. View from the old world. I think I can see part of the city. Las Vegas, maybe. might be close to where the image was taken. Should be easier to look around now without those machines. There it is! Looks like some rebels died fighting a machine. A lot of tracks here. Maybe one got away? I should look around with my focus.
Huh.
There. A survivor ran off. Better see where their tracks lead.
Huh. This is unusual. I was popping in here to take care of this, to start doing this salvage contracts, but it looks like something else might have gotten my attention. Huh. Whatever it was, blew through this... Is there a canal here? Steps? No, I think a canal. Let's see where this leads. Anyway,
Looks like the survivor headed for that ruin.
this is J-Dog X211 coming at you with another Horizon Forbidden West playthrough. So, like I was saying, I was going to take care of the salvage contracts over here on the jungle, but as soon as I dropped down right here, they start talking about the North rebels and, you know, massive ambush, and now we got a survivor. Let's see who we're talking to.
Guess he didn't make it. I bet that's the machine that killed him.
Unfortunate. No.
There's green shine here.
Ooh. Lots of the expensive stuff, too. Oh, it's a behemoth. And it's still got some stuff on it. Meh. Probably mostly what these guys just couldn't scrape out of it. Oh.
Spotted.
You be quiet. feeble. Alright, there's something here, so off to that shelter and away we go. Alright y'all, hello, hello, and hello some more. This is JDog X211 coming at you with another Horizon Forbidden West playthrough video. Now, last time, went back to the base, had some conversations, fixed the land gods. Let's see. Fix the land gods, talk to Moreland. Few too many things. Forgot about that one. But the point is that now things are going to start moving fast. Things are going to start moving real fast in the story mode. Once we get that and head to Gemini, this will happen and that will happen. Then there'll be Regala, and finally, ultimately, the end of the game. Let me see here. As you can see, almost 85% complete. So that means that whatever happens next, that means that, gonna have a lot more things. Did I really only scan machine sites 99 scanned? Is that really it? Anyway, so before we go and finish up the story quests and take care of this, that, and the other thing, I want to get through as many of the sides and the errands and the jobs and all the other stuff as possible. So we're just gonna do these in order that we get them, and we're gonna head first here for breaking even at Camp Now Here? Oh, Camp Nowhere. They really call it Camp Nowhere. Huh. Awesome adventures in the desert beyond no man's land. What could have brought them to the west? Also, on a side note, with the Sun Scourge, I now have enough weapons to have a fully legendary weapon wheel. You think that'd be, fully upgraded weapons and legendary weapons and armor would be a trophy, but nah. So let's see. Instant burning and corroding chance, since I already have an instant brittle chance, and of course to increase, I got a 15% acid, fire, and ice. Increase aerial damage, knockdown power, since I have knockdown damage, to increase my stealth, and to improve my tear for when I'm removing components. For my forge fall, faster draw speed, so now I draw in almost half the time. High ground damage, long range damage, sharp shot tear, and of course stealth as well. For my Wings of the Ten Sling, I of course up the adhesive from my sticky bombs, tree sap bombs I call them. Close range damage, critical hit chance, so now I have a 23% chance of critting, and faster draw speed since I have an overdraw damage as well. For my Blast Bolt, instant chance for freeze, instant brittle chance, and instant corroding chance. That along with my instant shock chance means that, I have 2 4s and a 3% chance to cause a status affliction, and a 2% chance that one of these rounds I fire off that isn't explosive will explode. Of course, long range and faster reloading speed. And finally the Shredder Gauntlet Ancestors return. To be honest, I prefer the stats, for my Thunderbolt Shredder. But this one's overall got better statistics, so I'm gonna see how this one goes. Agility, it's not gonna be so much a thing, but draw speed or the concentration. I mean, this is the kind of thing, you throw it and then you throw it at a target, at least with me, and you hope it hits. Or you plan on it hitting and you hope it does more. Of course, shock, since that's the one I'm going to be using more with this instead of the acid. Component tear, and of course, long range damage, since obviously you don't want to use this thing too close. But for the time being, let's see about this Porgif guy. Porgif. Let me correct myself, Porgif. It might actually have something to do with something else I found. Ah, that was a name I recognized. Portis Lockbox. This was the first and only time my game ever crashed, if you can believe it. When I was exploring the spine break here, I tried recording the encounter I had in here and exploring it, but then when I hit the when I hit the record button, my system crashed on me. Fortunately, I had already saved, but I lost all the footage. Sad. In any case, off we go. One thing I do like about having a bristleback is that they would oftentimes just barf up money. Here we are.
Oh there! That's not. Can't be.
Wait, I think I recognize these two. Or at least her. She was in the dawn.
Yeah, you! Nothing better to do. Ignoring me again? Took the rebel outpost down stayed in their sacred land. Only a matter of time. You got somewhere else to be?
Chuh. Rude.
Moreland talked you into one of his bizarre experiments again, didn't he?
Not impressed with those lights at all.
Let's see if they got anything new or interesting here. Cloudburst. Let's see. Nothing here to scan.
Hey, I thought you'd left by now.
Heard you cleared out a rebel outpost.
How goes it,
Good riddance.
So let's see what we got. Raggart. There's Tylana.
Be welcome out then. Be careful out here, Red. The West's natural beauty can be misleading.
Guess we'll talk to him first.
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Huh.
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. The savior. My savior. Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delve wares.
Huh?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up, shivering like a frog in chill water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I think I know what happened. A rockbreaker ambushed your crew, trapping them in the canyon. There were no survivors.
Ugh.
Rock, keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
Well, this guy's clearly a showsman. I love his attitude, but... Tch.
How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights. All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass those bloodthirsty Tanakh. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route, guard the site against machines.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
So in other words, these guys were hired to break ground, not to actually do any delving. But the problem is that now they have no way of getting back. They were hired to, secure the site and make sure that it was safe to go to and from it. But now their way back is closed, so they have the camp, but they have no supply route. Fortunately, I already blew that tunnel open. So
this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us. The delve is right out beyond those dunes. But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets so camp nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are. What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by machines. So fierce that you'll wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
I've been down there.
Have you now? I've yet to lay eyes on the treasures myself, but I will. Eventually.
He's talking about south of here, that's Vegas. Wonder what he's gonna say when he finds out somebody else has already gotten there. Though I also can't blame him. That area is a huge supply route for behemoths who have Ravager escorts. Not to mention the spike snouts, the glinthawks, like he said, and then there's that Slitherfang to the northwest.
Care to explain why I found a bunch of Osram nearby trying to strip a tall neck for parts?
You don't say. So out of all the untouched delves in this desert, they went after a tall neck instead? Guess they weren't that bright after all.
Weren't they part of your expedition?
That's what I thought. But no sooner we got out of this side of the tunnel, they struck out on their own. Turns out, they only joined so they could learn the tunnel's location.
Looks like the secret stayed with them to the grave. They were killed by machines.
Ha! So they got what was owed. Serves them right for meddling with the gentle old tall neck.
Was there a Karja traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Amatus?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kaja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's right over there, chatting up that Kaja huntress. Don't remember her joining the Delve either.
Thanks.
Alright.
Well, Porgif, you're in luck. I already cleared the tunnel.
Fire and spit, you don't say. You didn't happen to find a lockbox while you were there, did you? It was hand-carved by my dear old ma. The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings, but, such is the Delver's life. Doc, is there nothing you can't do? Here, your fee as promised. Now that the threat's gone, I'll have the tunnel shored up and cleared out. Then I could send for another crew, get this expedition going proper-like. Ah! Onwards to the Delve!
People say they saw a flying ball disappear into a sandstorm.
Trick of the light, I reckon.
Dunes might look peaceful, but they hide all kinds of dangers.
All of this sweat, and I'm still not cooling off.
Alright, let's see.
People say they saw a flying ball disappear into a sandstorm. Yeah, you!
Trick of the light, I reckon.
Let's see about these two.
Now she's in the wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush. And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
If I have to eat more stew one more time.
Ignoring me again?
I would think they'd be happy with that. Huh. I wonder if they're talking about the girl with the radio.
There you are! Think she left any salvage out there?
The girl ran west. Look for her if you can.
Let's see. Huh. Nothing.
Just watch out for her right hook.
Dreaming. Be welcome, Outlander.
Eyes up here, sister!
Mind all this sitting around if I had a cold will.
Bit busy now, but we'll talk soon.
Alright, one quick thing before we chat it up with Tylana. Alright, so let's see what they got to say.
Tylana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggart. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
Moreland and his showman.
Yeah, that's the fellow. They're quite a spectacle on their own, let me tell you. And then there are all the other folk who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
That's what I do.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Happy hunting to you, Red.
I keep hearing about people riding machines around here. Not sure what they want or where they came from.
Alright, so that one's 2,000. Guess we'll check this one out since it's closest. Valley of the Fallen. And off we go.